Hi, I'm Dustin Harding with Athlon Optics. We're in booth number 41906 and this is SHOT Show 2025. We've got a whole lot of new products to show you, so let's go check them out.
Hey guys, Drake Adams here with Athlon Optics. Wanted to go through the new thermals with you for 2025. We've got 4 standalone rifle scopes that are new, starting off with the 50mm 640 with the laser rangefinder on top here. The differences between the new ones and the old ones are we're going to have onboard audio recording. We have a 25% larger screen, and then we've got 128 gigs of internal storage versus the 64 from last year's model. We also have the new built-in laser rangefinder that's going to have ballistic capabilities. So once you get your ballistics, put it in your ballistic app, the Athlon Ballistics Calculator app. It syncs to your thermal. You download that information. Say you're zeroed at 100 yards, you range your target at 400. It'll drop you a point right there on your reticle and show you your exact holdover based off of the ballistics that are in that ballistic calculator. That's the 5640 laser rangefinder. We also have a non-laser rangefinder model there. And then we've got the 35-400s, which we've got a non-laser rangefinder model and a laser rangefinder model with the same ballistic capabilities, that same onboard audio recording, 25% larger screen and 128 gigs of internal storage. Down here we've got, these are super new, hot off the press, the 25 and the 35P. 25P 256 is going to be a 25mm sensor, the 256 size thermal sensor. Very entry-level price point, super competitive, sub $900 price point. One button on the whole thing. You've got your power button. If you want to access your menu, you double-click that button. You navigate your menu through your dial here, and then this is your ocular focus, and this is going to be your target focus here. It runs off of an 18500 battery here. There's your battery compartment. You get about 10 hours of run time on these guys. The 35P is going to be a 400 by 300 sensor size, 35mm, not a 25mm. So same features, same ballistic data. Once you get your ballistic data in there, you can have a custom BDC style reticle, same as the non-LRF models in the standalone rifle scopes. Moving down to the clip-ons, we've got a very similar layout. We have 4 new models, 2 with the laser rangefinder and 2 without. So we've got the 35mm 640 with the laser rangefinder. You see that in the front there, and then your battery compartment's on the other side. This is going to be a 35mm 640 sensor with the laser rangefinder, same ballistic capabilities, all of that. You've got the 35-640 non-laser rangefinder model as well, and then you've got the 35-400 laser rangefinder and non-laser rangefinder. This is going to be your menu. You navigate your menu here, and then your focus is here. It comes on a QD mount, so you can mount multiple different ways. You can mount in front of an LPVO on a Picatinny rail, or you can have the clamp style. We'll have 3 sizes of clamps available for this. We'll have a 40 to 44mm, we'll have a 50mm, and a 56mm to fit on those objective bells.
All right, red dots. For 2025, Athlon has revisited red dots completely. We did keep a couple, the Midas Flash. It's seeing a 6 MOA edition now. It started with just a 3 MOA dot. We have a 6 MOA. All of our pistol dots are 50,000 hour battery life. The big theme for 2025 is we're getting away from the bottom mount batteries. You don't want to lose your zero when you change a battery, so we're doing top mount or side mount on most of our red dots now. One other feature that I forgot to mention on the beam, this is our largest window. This is going to be very wide, very tall compared to anything we've ever produced. Everybody's been asking for a larger window. The beam is going to be it. And then we've got the Talos EDC. That was from previous years. We're going to keep it. It's been a very popular budget-friendly dot, but we've added a Pro version. The Pro version retains the auto-adjust illumination. You can override it and use the buttons on the side now to manually adjust your brightness. We have a new line of prism scopes, the Midas Flare. There's a 1X, a 3X, and a 5X. The 1X is incredible, extremely large eye box, very forgiving, probably my favorite of the prisms. We've got the Blaze and the Strobe rifle dots. Again, you know, if you're trying to kit out a modern sporting rifle, an AR-15, the Midas Beam and Strobe are going to give you a nice height for that type of firearm platform. This one is going to come with a low mount as well, so if you want to put that on a shotgun or something to that effect, you can do that. Just a great addition to Athlon's lineup. Battery placement, you know, retaining that battery life that is industry standard. Really, this is just the next generation for Athlon Optics.
Hey guys, I'm Keegan Williams. I'm with Athlon Optics. We're going to be going over some of our new 2025 optics. Some of these are upgrades from previous lines. We got some new Gen 2s and Gen 3s. To kick it off, we're going to be talking about the Argos BTR GEN3. This comes in a 1:8, 6:24 by 50, 8:34 by 56, and the 10:40. Differences between the Gen 2 and the Gen 3 are going to be, first off, cosmetics. We shorten and fatten the turrets, so they're a lot more appealing to the eye. Second is we did optical lens system upgrade. This is going to give you a better picture while looking through it. The third thing that we did to the Argos BTR is we moved the illumination that used to be up here and put it on the side. The next thing that you'll notice whenever you purchase a Argos BTR and some of the other new generation scopes is you're going to get flip-up caps, which are not on here, sunshade, and then the new throw lever. Next, we're going to be talking about the Midas TAC. You're going to get the shorter, fatter turrets. You're going to get all the accessories, and then you are going to get a new magnification in this scope. It's going to be a 5:30. The 5:30 will have an illuminated reticle, where the 6:24 and the 4:16 are still going to be non-illuminated. After the Midas TAC, we're going to upgrade to the Aries BTR. It's going to come in a 2.5 to 15 and a 4.5 to 27 by 50. Again, cosmetic upgrades. And then the lens system upgrade as well. You're going to get all your accessories when you purchase this scope too. You're going to get the sunshade, flip-up caps, and throw lever. Next, we're going to be going into the Aries ETR. Aries ETR is going to be UHD glass 34mm tube. It's going to be coming in a 1 to 10, a 4.5 to 30 by 56, and then a 15 to 60. Again, cosmetic update on the turrets, optical lens system upgrade in this bad boy as well. And then you will get all your accessories, including the sunshade, flip-up caps, and throw lever. And the biggest factor, the difference between the Aries BTR and Aries ETR is going to be locking turrets. The windage is going to be locking. You still have the true zero stop, exposed elevation, the locking windage.
All right, I'm really excited to introduce you to Athlon's Rangecraft Chronograph. As you can see, very small form factor. It's about a 1/2 inch larger than the Garmin. It gives you a larger font size. And we've done a few things to really make this a little more intuitive. You've got a button position for your up and down here on the side. Accessibility, running through just the menu, right? If you want to change fields, you can do it with one button. We have an option button up top. We have average, standard deviation, extreme spread, deviation from average, kinetic energy, power factor. A lot of options there. If you're at the range and somebody shoots across you and you pick up an errant shot, you don't have to go through a menu to delete it. You can hold down the option delete button and delete it while you're recording in a live session. This is going to store 100 shots per session, and it's compatible with Athlon's new Ballistic app that's coming out this week. Really cool feature there. You've created a rifle, your bullet profile, you've got hundreds of sessions of data that you've imported into your app. How do you sort and filter? There's a lot of ways to do it. But now, since that ecosystem is complete, having your ballistics and your data in one place, you can associate those with a session to easily sort through and find. You know, maybe I want to look at my 308 from last year, hunting season, what was my velocity, what was it doing? I can just pull up for that specific rifle and bullet combination and see what those sessions were. It's got a 6-hour internal lithium battery. It's rechargeable via USB-C right there. So if you want to have a longer than 6-hour range session, maybe you forgot to charge it, you can use a power bank, charge it while you're shooting. It's going to work between 65 feet per second up to 5,000 feet per second. We've shot everything through this from 177 air rifles up to 50 BMGs. We even have used a 300 Win Mag with sabos using 55 grain bullets. We've gotten over 5,000 feet per second. The key to any chronograph is reliability, and that is paramount to this product. Place it, get the shot, don't have any missed shot recordings. That's really a big focus for us. As you've seen with the thermals and the chronograph here, Athlon's Ballistic app is really kind of completing the ecosystem so you can really nerd out over all of your data and have everything in one place, and you won't lose or forget where you've been and where you're going. All right guys, as you've seen, we've got a bunch of new products. We've got the Ballistics app coming out. Stay tuned, watch for it. It's going to power all of Athlon's next generation optics, chronograph. There's a lot to see here at SHOT Show. Come see us at booth number 41906. We've got a couple days left. Thanks for watching.